How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got games 3 and 4 of the National League Division Series here versus the Braves, and we're at home this time. And just in case you have missed the first two games, because it has been a minute since I've posted the Reds franchise on the channel, they have all both been nail-biters. One-run affairs. Here's game 1, we took 7-6. Game 2, we lost 5-4. So we are hoping to set the tone here and take an early lead, hold on to said lead, and in the series here, so to speak, and punch our ticket to the championship series. But as you can see by who's taking the mound, I was just spamming A, and completely forgot that this is the postseason. So it should have been Hunter Green pitching game 3, but instead it is Graham Ashcraft. And it's not like the Braves fare much better, as they're going to send Bryce Elder to the mound. There you see Ashcraft's postseason numbers. He pitched a couple innings out of the bullpen so far this postseason. 2 outs. Top one, Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to hit that ball high and deep to center field and gone. Another thing that I forgot about is moving Benson out of center field and putting either Friedel or Fairchild there. I don't know why my game decides to do the things that it does, but it did, and hopefully it won't cost us. But Ronald Acuna starts the scoring early with 2 outs in the first with his first home run of the postseason. It's 1-0 Braves as Bryce Elder takes the mound for his first postseason start of the year. There are his regular season numbers. Probably not something to write home about ERA-wise, but oh well. A little change in our lineup here. Heimer Candelario is batting leadoff. Ellie batting ninth. Candelario fouls that off. It is 1-2 to the Reds DH, or third baseman. Fouls off a sinker. You're going to see a lot of low pitches from Bryce Elder. Two and two as the fastball misses high. So with me playing on directional, I like to kind of scoop up, so to speak, with my swing. And it's going to pay off there. Leadoff home run for Candelario. A slider that caught way too much of the zone. His third home run of this postseason. And looks like we're off to the races here. Tied at 1 apiece, and it's going to be a back and forth game, isn't it? Tell you what, this is a good series. If it was a real life series, I would probably die as a Braves fan, but I think this is great baseball. Runner at third, 2 outs. That's hit right up to Bryce Elder, so the Reds can't do anything else, but it's 1-1. Bottom second. Will Benson hits that one to straightaway center field. No doubt about that, as it is gone. And a solo shot for Benson. Maybe it's not so bad he's out there in center field. His first of the postseason. And we take a 2-1 lead. Another pitch, Elder leaves hanging over the plate. And we make him pay. I believe that's another slider. Ellie fouls another pitch off. Down 1-2. Ooh, backdoor slider just misses. Elder can't believe it. I can't believe it. 2-2. De La Cruz crushes another hanging slider to right field. No doubt about that one, as the Reds go back-to-back here in the bottom of the second. De La Cruz in the 9th spot makes Elder pay. 3-1. To add a little insurance. Heimer Candelario is up next, and he, of course, had a home run his first time up, as Ellie gets the hat there in the dugout. Another slider hanging in the zone. Candelario. He's gonna foul that changeup back, or down the line, I should say. 1-2. Sinker got a piece of it just to stay alive. That was ball 2, but he gets a piece. 1-2 one more time. Another pitch, high and deep to right center field. Harris looking up, and that is barely into the seats. A little bit of a wall scraper there from Candelario. His second of the game. This time off of a curveball, I believe. And the Reds go back to back to back. 3 solo shots in a 3-run second inning. And it's 4-1 Reds. On to the third. Michael Harris is going to get himself a bloop hit. Will Benson out there in center field gets to it quickly. Leadoff man on for the Braves as they look to answer back here. Orlando Arcia is going to find some outfield grass. That's down the line off the corner wall. And Michael Harris is going to come all the way around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-2. RBI double from the shortstop. Acuna's up now for his second time. Solo shot his last time up. Fouls the slider back. 1-2. 2-2. Slider misses away. Classic strikeout pitch, but Acuna too good to not bite. Hit to right field. Fairchild on the run. Makes the catch. Arcia is going to tag up to third base. And the Braves are in business. 1 out. Runner 90 feet away for Matt Olson. He had a walk his first time up. He's been great all series long for the Braves. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1
2
strike.
for 5 versus Ashcraft. Big cut and a miss on the sinker. 2-2. Trying to go for the punch out. Instead, it's a ground ball up the middle to Matt McClain. The runner will score, so it's now a run-1 ball game as the Braves chip away. To the 6th now. Encarnacion is going to draw a walk to lead off the inning. It's been quiet since the offensive explosion in the bottom half of the second and the top of the third for both teams. Stevenson down the line, past the diving Austin Riley, and that's a fair ball. Reds have something cooking here in the 6th. They try to get a little insurance because if we have learned anything, we're going to need it. Getting someone warmed up in the bullpen here. Looking at those numbers, Albies, of course, notoriously better versus lefties, so we'll get a righty up. Stuart Fairchild is going to hit that one up the middle. Diving stop by Arcia. He can't make a play. And bases are full of Reds for Will Benson. Not Will Benson. I got all excited there for Spencer Steer. Steer has been very quiet all series long. 0 for 2 today, but he could be a big hero here. Hit to right field. And the runner will stay put at third as Acuna has a good arm. Don't want to test it, but now you've got to get a ball up in the air. Will Benson's got some pop in that bat. Of course, he was home run number 1 of 3 in the second inning. We'll take a fly ball right here. 2-1.
1 strike.
Nowhere to put him. Hit up the middle. Arcia with the bare glove flip for 1. It's not going to get Benson. So it's a fielder's choice, and the run will score. Not ideal, but hey, a run's a run. We'll take it any way we can get it. And it's going to be up to Ellie with 2 outs. Runners at the corners to pad this lead a little bit. Big cut and a miss very late on that fastball. Not sure what De La Cruz was looking for. Fouled off. On the move is Benson. Pitch is high, and Benson is out in the inning. A bit of a random play there, but here we are. All right, Brandon Williamson is out there for the 7th. He pitched the 6th. Ozzy, of course, hits lefties a lot better. So I don't know why I didn't bring in a righty, but here we are. A lot of questionable decisions in this game, if you're asking me. Off of Williamson, then McClain can't pick it up cleanly, and that'll allow Ozzy to reach base. So that's enough for me to see. I should have brought in TJ Antoine earlier, but I didn't. So now he's going to come in to face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for the Braves. Sean Murphy, big cut and a miss. 1 and 2. Fouled off. Stays alive. Gets a piece of that sinker. Trying to get a double play ball. Doesn't bite. Lots of away pitches. Blooped into right center field, and that was split. Fairchild and Benson. Benson cuts it off, but Ozzy's going to come all the way around from first to score, and it's back to a 1-run lead in the 7th. This is the dangerous part of the Braves lineup. Michael Harris is next. Fouls it off. 1 and 2. Another foul ball. Murphy down there at second. 1-2 to Harris. Hit to right field. Fairchild roaming back at the warning track. Makes the catch. Murphy's going to tag up for third, and the relay throw is late. 1 out. Tying run 90 feet away for Orlando Arcia. If you are Antoine, you're going for the strikeout. Swing and a miss on the slider. Down the line, foul. Right to the ball boy down there. Up the middle, that will tie the game. And we start back at the beginning. Of course, Ronald Acuna can make it interesting with one swing.
That's ball
2 and 1. Hit hard but foul. Another foul ball. One more time. 2-2. Here in the top of the 7th. Good slurve from Antoine. But the damage is done as the game is all squared up once again. On to the 9th. 1 out. Ozzy Albies at the plate. And he crushes that ball to center. Benson runs well past it. And now this is where my bad vision comes into play. I couldn't find who I was in control with. Ozzy rounding third as Benson finally recovers to get the ball. And it is an inside the park home run. That's frustrating. 6-5 Braves. All because Will Benson is out there in center field and I can't see. So now, this would be the most frustrating way to lose a game. But it gets worse. And you'll see why in the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs now. Michael Harris. Pagan getting tired. No wonder. It should have not been. The game should not be where it is, but it is what it is. Money Mike fouls it off. Full count. Pagan just trying to get out of the inning with the deficit right where it is. Benson able to redeem himself to end the inning. So we got to the bottom of the 9th. Now, okay, we're down 6-5. Devin Williams, who the Braves brought in via trade with the Brewers, comes in for the save. 8, 9, and 1. Sorry, 6, 7, and 8. I can't see. Good take by Fairchild. It's a 3-1 count. I'm not swinging. I know Fairchild's in the 6th spot. He's in the middle of the order, but I'm not swinging. That's a good cutter. In on the hands. 3 and 2. Up the middle, base hit. And we have our leadoff man on. All good, right? Well, you'll see. Just watch. Spencer Steer has been quiet. He might be somebody we look to dump off in the offseason. Just because there's not really anywhere to play him. And he's not really performing to the standard that I would like to see. Plus, Jake Fraley's going to come back next year. And then, I mean, where's Steer going to play? But we're not worried about that right now. He could change my mind with one swing. Runner's on the move. Fouled off. Fairchild has some speed. Murphy does have a cannon of an arm, though, so do you risk it? Y'all know I love to play aggressive. Swung on and missed. Fairchild steals second. Tying run is right there in scoring position. Will Benson had a home run his first time up. He could end things with one swing of the bat. Will Benson was a guy that I was like, okay, get rid of him. Any chance I get. But he crushes righties. So he's a guy who really has changed my opinion of him as the season progressed. Not up the middle. Hit to first for Olsen, moves the runner up. Now this is where you can laugh at me in the comments if you want. Y'all know how when the game is on the line, the CPU likes a suicide squeeze? Well, we're about to do that right now. De La Cruz misses it, can't send the runner back, and that ends game 3. I tried to pull some cheese, and it didn't work. So, user error has costed us game 3. But again, it's sloppy. It's not a good way to end. But I would say overall this has been a great series. However, our backs are against the wall as we go to game 4. And there you guys see the stat lines. Ashcraft went 4 innings. Elder went 4 innings. Ozzy Albies is your player of the game. No surprise there. So yeah, our backs are against the wall here in game 4. Will it be another nail biter? Or will one team pull away? As you can see, we still got about 10 minutes of the video left, so you're about to find out. Game 4 is here. Our backs against the wall as the Reds face elimination in year 1 of the franchise. Now, granted, I didn't think we'd get this far. We manhandled the Cubs, sort of. By manhandle, I mean we won. But we beat the Cubs to get to the Braves, took game 1, and we have lost the next 3. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, the next 3. So, 2. Math is hard, okay? Anyways, here's the scores. You guys know. We just witnessed the absolute abomination that was game 3. So Hunter Green is on the mound. It should be Lodolo, but again, mistakes were made. That should be the title of this video. Mistakes were made. But that back-to-back-to-back home run sequence in the second was pretty dope, so I don't know what we'll do. But anyways, Hunter Green is trying to save our season. Money Mike climbing in. And we are underway here in game 4. The 1-1 count to Michael Harris II is a fastball fouled off. 1-2. And excuse my sniffles, I'm recovering from a post-wedding cold at the time of recording this video. 2-2. Hit up the middle for a base hit. The Braves have had some soft contact base hits, it seems, and their leadoff man is on to start the ball game. Orlando Arcia is next. He's now number 5, I guess. I don't understand it, but whatever. 2-1. Maybe he needed to change his number in real life because he had an abysmal season. That's into center. Benson's not going to get there as it falls in front of him, and the Braves have the first 2 men on for Ronald Acuna. That's not terrifying at all. As a Braves fan, this excites me, if this were real life. But they're our enemy today, and this is annoying. Acuna fouls it off. Hunter Green not really having the kind of strikeout electric stuff that he's known to have. Not fooling these hitters one bit as Acuna takes that ball outside. 2-2. Hit to left. Friedel doesn't even have to move, and there's a first out. However, y'all know it. We all know it. This lineup doesn't get any easier. Olsen and Riley, then Ozuna, Duvall, Albies, and Murphy. Scary lineup indeed. 1-2 to Matt Olson. Got him! With the high heat. There's what you like to see from Hunter Green. And it's 2 outs. Austin Riley is the next man to greet him. That's another hard hit ball foul. 1-2. Green is a pitch away, a strike away from getting out of this. But instead, Riley connects high and deep to right, and that is gone. A 3-run blast from Austin Riley here in the first, and the Braves offense has opened up here. The floodgates have opened. It's pouring runs now. 3-0. And another mistake was made. Let's just, there's always next year. But let me explain to you what happens next. So, I went to go to the bathroom because I forget that the pitch clock is in this game. And usually, if you guys have played MLB The Show before, if you go somewhere and in the middle of a game, the umpire and the batter just have a fun little chat. Someone picks up a beach ball, they have those little cutscenes thrown in. Well, they don't have that now because of the pitch clock. I wasn't thinking about that when I went to go to the bathroom or do whatever it was that I was doing. And Ozuna is about to get 4 free balls because I took longer than I thought. I don't even know who was going to the bathroom. We're just going to say it was. But Ozuna is going to work a walk thanks to the pitch clock violation. 2-1. 3-1. But then you'll notice that it does go to the fun little animations. So I don't really understand it, but point is, I'm bad at video games. I'm just going to blame the fact that I'm not feeling well, I'm sick, therefore my judgment is impaired. But no, that was just a stupid little error on my end. So here's Adam Duvall. Let's see if we're back from wherever we went to. Is he going to get a free ball? Could you imagine if you watched this on TV? Just the rage that you would feel watching Hunter Green give up 5. See, look, it works there. So maybe I don't know. So yay, fun little animation. Adam Duvall, Tyler Stevenson, home plate umpire, man, shooting the shit. I could have edited this all out, but I've committed to talking over it, so here we are. The umpire's like, let me take a swing. Plus, I like these. They're kind of fun. He's like, yeah, I could have played ball. Give me the bat, Adam. Go sit down. But Adam Duvall, of course, returning to Cincinnati after being called up and being a part of the Reds. Then going to the Braves. Then going to, what was it? Didn't he go back to the Reds? Then he came back to the Braves. Then he went to the Red Sox. Now he's back with the Braves. I think that's how his career timeline went. I don't know, though. I don't remember. But look, what's the Reds mascot? Is he Mr. Red, like Mr. Met? I don't know. But he's out there. Dizzy bat race. Do players still do a dizzy bat race? Or teams, I mean? I know my minor league team used to do it. But they don't do it anymore. And I would kill to participate in a dizzy bat race. I think it would be so much fun. Well, that was fun. Okay, well, now we're back from our little errand. Anyways, Adam Duvall, back to baseball. He's going to make us pay for all that wasted time with a 2-run shot to left field. And it's 5-0 Braves. Hunter Green, you let us down there, buddy. So things are falling apart drastically in Game 4. Going the Braves' way for once. Usually they're the ones who are falling apart, but instead it's us. Runner on third with 1 out. As we try to... I don't know what I was doing there. I misclicked. So, yeah, this is just painful. This is painful to watch at this point. Bottom third, runners at the corners. Diving, sliding, stopped by Austin Riley. He won't get the double play, and the run will score. It's 5-2 now. But let me tell you, the Braves answered back, and they hit so many solo home runs. It's 9-2 in the 7th. I think it's fair to say that this video was kind of a joke, and at least it's almost over. Candelario is 1 for 3. 2 on, 1 out, 1-2. Hit to center field. Michael Harris is there. Almost got... Y'all, I don't know. I just go ahead and dislike the video at this point. It's embarrassing. All the blunders that I've made. Was I, like, intoxicated doing all this? Who the hell knows? Grounded to first to end the inning. The Braves take this one, and they take the series 3-1 as they came in and trampled over our hearts, and they win 9-2. Again, disaster. All I can say. But it's over now. We move on to the offseason. That's year 1. We make it to the NLDS, which is farther than I expected us to make it. So let's talk about how the offseason is going to work. Of course, as you guys probably know, well, you don't know because I didn't save it in here, but the Yankees beat the Phillies 4-3 in the World Series. And for the offseason, we're going to do kind of like a spin the wheel type thing. We have 3 areas of focus on, and I'll talk more about this next time. 3 areas of focus. We're going to let the wheel decide how we attack those areas. And until then, I will catch you guys next time. So if you liked what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe not like this video because it's pretty bad, but mistakes were made. But yeah, if you guys did like what you saw, if you have any comments, any feedbacks, any suggestions as to what you want to see next, know we have college football, we have MLB The Show, and all that on the channel. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.